Hello, my darlings. I'm Danger Genvex, and welcome back to
Really Random!
The three words that we selected were spiders. It was spiders, chocolate, and tea. And the three topics generated from those words were awesome pics of spiders, a world without chocolate, or tea as hair products. Now, I'll be perfectly honest. I was almost convinced that you guys were going to pick awesome pics of spiders. Because at this point, a lot of you should probably know that I'm not a big fan of spiders. In fact, I distinctly dislike spiders. I rather hate spiders. Imagine my surprise, though, when at the last moment, spiders, which had been ahead the whole time, suddenly fell back and tea took the lead? Really? Now, what I really wanted to do is, I under different circumstances, if I had been able to do it, I would have gone out and I would have gotten some green tea and some coconut oil and, whatever else is required to make some of the recipes and the hair products that I'd found and use them for you so that you could see how they work. Unfortunately, as I said, circumstances being what they are, I can't actually do that at the moment, and nobody in my family is really big on green tea, or I think they all drink rooibos tea, but they don't drink normal black tea, so that also was a bit of a problem. But we're going to get through it. So we're going to look at a couple of hair care products made from tea, or more like do-it-yourself hair care tea products. That was very odd to say. Do-it-yourself hair products made from green tea. Nailed it! I got the first couple of recipes I got from a site called theindianspot.com. So you can go and check that out if you want to see some of the recipes, in detail, or try them out for yourself. Unsurprisingly, there are a lot of people who say that tea is actually extremely good for your hair and for your scalp. It's good for your hair shine, hair growth, any scalp problems that you might have, dandruff, your hair falling out, fine hair. Tea can actually, or do-it-yourself tea products, or actually in-store tea products as well, can help with these problems. So I'm not going to name a whole ton of these recipes. I'm just going to name a couple of these that I got from the Indian Spot, and you can try them out. And if you do try them out, let me know how they work. One day in the future, should I be capable, I will revisit this topic and maybe make a few tea products for my own hair. Maybe. Okay, now they have a recipe for hair growth and moisturizing and to prevent hair loss all in one. It's sort of like a hair mask. Now, they propose that you use matcha green tea, and I'm not sure what kind of green tea it is, but it looks really, really thick. So you use matcha green tea, you use coconut oil, and you can whisk in an egg, they said as well, so for extra nourishment. So you whisk all of those together and you end up with this very thick lime green goop that you can slather all over your hair. You have to leave that in there for about an hour, and then you shampoo it out. And that, according to the IndianSpot.com, will stimulate hair growth and take care of hair loss. I should probably try this mask. The second recipe I got from these guys was a green tea rinse, which you can modify slightly to turn it into a green tea hairspray, which is also supposed that they both help with kind of the same things. It makes your hair soft, shiny, reduces hair fall, stimulate hair growth, the usual things. That's what this does. So apparently, let me see, to get smooth and shiny hair. So you steep the tea bags in water for, I think it's a couple of, they generally steep them very long because they want to get everything out of those tea bags, and it's like 2 tea bags, I think, that you can steep in a cup of water to do this thingamabob with. Then you massage it into your scalp, rinse your hair with it, massage it into your scalp. Going, oh, I would love a nice scalp massage. Okay, getting distracted. So you make your rinse, you use it in your hair, and then you wash it out. It's really, really simple. It's not rocket science. Make tea, wash your hair with tea. Problem solved. A green tea dandruff remedy. Now, I know a few people who should probably use something like this, but I'm not going to name any names. So, it's very simple again. I'm not naming amounts. If you want amounts, you can go and check theindianspot.com. All the amounts and everything is on there, along with a lot of other DIY recipes involving tea and herbs and those things. Anyway, for this recipe, you want green tea, lemon peel, coconut oil. You want to mix these together, heat them up, let them cool, and then you end up with this bright yellow mix for your hair. And this time you want to use a cotton ball and apply it with that because you really want it close to your scalp. So get that on your scalp, massage it in for a bit, leave it for about 45 minutes. And according to theindianspot.com, if you do that for about 3 to 4 times a month, so once a week, that should help you control dandruff and help with hair growth at the same time. So if you use all of these recipes, you're going to end up with hair that grows wildly out of control. If that's what you want, great! Now, the Indian Spot does provide both a recipe for a shampoo and a conditioner, which are actually the 2 recipes that I wanted to try out the most. And maybe, in a couple of months, I'll be able to do that. So for the shampoo, you need green tea again, you need olive oil, and you need something called Castile soap. For the conditioner, you need green tea, coconut oil, and what was the last one? Honey. So you need green tea, coconut oil, and honey. Now, both of them, you mix them, you do your thingamabobbies, boil the tea, mix in the oils, the usual thingamabobby. They also say that you can add in some essential oils if you want to give it a bit of a fragrance, like rosemary oil or lavender, whatever suits your fancy. So you mix those together, you put them in, little storage bottles, and you can do that. The thing that they do say about the conditioner, though, like the green tea shampoo, you would use like a shampoo, wash your hair, and voila. For the conditioner, you actually need to let it stay in your hair for about 30 minutes. So again, it's more like a mask, hair mask, rather than just a conditioner. But I mean, do it at the beginning of your bath, and then have a nice long bath, and you should be set. As before, they do claim that both of these will prevent hair loss, add softness and shine, and all the other wonderful and glorious things that green tea hair products apparently do. This is probably one of the shortest really randoms we've done in a while. There's just not much else to say. I mean, unless we go all scientific and dig really deep into why green tea and similar tea herbs are good for your hair, which would be extremely boring except for the really, really sciencey geeks out there. It would just be a waste of time. Yeah. But, I mean, it would probably have taken a bit more time if I'd actually had the opportunity to make some of these hair products. I think I do need some of them. I mean, my split ends are a nightmare. Irregardless, it was fun to learn about a lot of these things, for me personally, because now I want to try them out, and I'm going to try them out, just not right now, maybe in a couple of months, when the time is right. I will, and when I do try them out, I'll record it, promise, cross my heart. But that's it for this episode of Really Random, and thank you guys for actually voting for it. I know it was really, really different. If you want, just this once, because the vote was so close, if you want me to do something about spiders, even though I really don't want to, if you do want me to do something with spiders, leave it in the comments. If just one person leaves spider as a suggestion in the comments, then I'll revisit it and I will do that for a Really Random. I will talk about awesome looking spiders. As much as I don't want to, I will. If one person leaves that suggestion. If nobody does, tough luck. You won't see me frightened of spiders ever. Well, unless you watch Limbo. Then you'll see me screaming about spiders the whole time. Anyway, that does it for this episode of Really Random. So, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave me a like down below. Also, leave me suggestions for the next Really Random. And remember that I want to do a coffee and comment soon. So, leave me thoughts, suggestions, questions, and whatever else you can think of, as many as you can think of, in the comments down below. But thank you guys again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!